Hi, this is Jayani from Peckish Me and I'm here today with another super easy recipe that you can make in a matter of minutes, but that looks like you've been slaving at it for hours on end. And this is my cheats recipe for an apple galette. I'm going to simplify it even more for you because we are not going to be using an oven for this particular recipe today. We are going to be using the Tefal OptiGrill, which is not just a grill, and it comes with a number of other features including grilling, obviously, and also baking, which can be done through its snack tray. So first we have to cut the apples. Slice it into thin slices. So the apples are cut. I'm going to add some lime juice to it and a pinch of cinnamon for that extra bit of flavor. A pinch of cinnamon. Mix all of that in. And we are going to be keeping that aside and moving on to our pastry. So next we are going to be rolling out the pastry. I have some ready-made puff pastry here. Over the years, what I've learned is you don't have to do everything from scratch. There are things that are pre-made for you, which makes your life so much easier, and puff pastry is one of those things that I always go back to. When it comes to emergencies and somebody's coming over, I always have a packet of puff pastry stored in my fridge for that kind of use. So today what I'm using is one of those pre-made puff pastries, but if you are interested in making the puff pastry or the galette crust from scratch, I have a lovely recipe on my blog and you're welcome to refer to that as well. So I'm going to portion this out. We'll keep these aside for the time being. Roll this out. So I'm going to assemble the first galette on the snack tray itself, and first I need to spray it with some oil. And I'm going to be taking this pastry that I rolled. So I'm going to be sealing the edges with some water. Just apply generously. This is so that your apples and all its beautiful juices will stay right in when you're baking it. And I want the corners to stick to the pastry when I'm going to be folding it in. So the water is going to do that for me. Now we move on to laying the apple pieces. So you can do this however you want. You can be as artsy as you want and just go along layering. I'm going to go in a single layer. So now I've lain over the apple pieces. I'm going to be folding the galette very roughly. Like I said, I need all those beautiful apple juices and the brown sugar that I'm going to be sprinkling on top of that, and the butter to stay right in. A good sprinkling of sugar, and then you dot it with butter. So now it's time to put this to bake. So I'm using my Tefal OptiGrill. This comes with 6 presets: the burger preset, poultry, sandwiches, hot dogs, steak and fish. And this also comes with an automatic temperature control that goes with the snack tray feature of this grill, and it acts as an oven, which is what I'm going to be using today. Both these trays are adjustable. You can remove it. So what I'm going to do is remove the bottom part of it and replace it with the snack tray. Fits right in, and now we are going to close the lid. So you have to switch it on with the power button, and with the temperature control I'm going to go for a temperature of around 205 degrees. So the light glows amber when it is at the temperature of around 205 degrees, and that is exactly what we are aiming for. And you have to press OK to start cooking. So let's have a look. I wish you could smell this because it's absolutely heavenly. So you can see the apples melting and melding into that sugar, and the cinnamon, that whiff of cinnamon is so strong and so beautiful. And this is going to take another 5 to 10 minutes, and you know that it is done when the edges turn beautifully brown, and you can take this off the heat. Our galette is ready, so let's take a look. Look at that. Nice, puffy, golden, and absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to just lift this right off. This is the best part I love about the optic grill, because it has these two handy handles that you can just lift it right off without burning yourself. So let's slice into this. Did you hear that? I hope you heard that. So crunchy. Look at that. So this is how it looks, you guys. So there you go, my Cheats Apple Galette. You serve this at any tea party and everybody is going to be swept right off their feet, and nobody is going to know that you spent only 15 minutes making this.